Welcome to Hardees Furniture, and are we comfortable or what? This is Vanessa Hardy, and we are at your business to celebrate that you're Small Business of the Month. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're very honored.
Well, and we are joined by a large number, family, grandson, such a cute grandson eating a cookie there. But you're going to introduce them, and then several of your other employees are going to be joining us to talk about different aspects of your business. Kristen Brabble, of course, who's the chairman of Small Business Committee for the Chamber, is here with us too. But I'm telling you what, I couldn't be more comfortable. If this is representative of your furniture, you've got great stuff here, don't you?
Yeah, we can probably get this in your house before the sun goes down today, if you would like.
How about introducing the people who are to your left?
Okay, I have beside me Juanita Gupton. She is she's the senior among all our salespeople. Juanita's been with us. We've been here 34 years, and she's been here probably 30 of those 34 years. So she has been here long enough that she keeps us all in shape. But Juanita works part-time, and we're very blessed to have her. To her left, we have our son, Brandon. Brandon is kind of the kingpin now. He touches every piece that comes in and every piece that goes out. So he's real important. Beside him is our daughter, Megan, and Megan takes care of our book workforce, make sure all the bills get paid on time and the money gets to the bank. And beside her, we have Bert. Bert's one of our key salespeople, and if you need some really good help, Bert is the person.
Well, and you mentioned they're touching everything. This really is a family business. Were you the one who started it, or did you have a relative who brought you into the business?
My wife and I started this business in 1981 from scratch.
And always at this location, right?
That is correct.
But you've expanded through the years?
Yeah, we've had 2 additions since we've been here. And just done a brand new revamp by putting in a laser boy comfort studio that we're excited about.
Well, we're going to see that. You do have 2 more employees, right, who are going to take us to the Lazy Boy section and the Tempur-Pedic?
That is correct. We have Mike and Ron that'll be talking to you in a little bit.
Well, and I think one of the many things that Kristen, when we were looking at the evaluation, and we have lots of candidates and whatnot, but we're so tickled that during the recession, when a lot of people really were negatively impacted, y'all hung in there, didn't you, and didn't really see any downturn?
Absolutely. We didn't have to lay anybody off. We've been full steam ahead.
And that speaks to the quality of the business too, and the loyal following. Would you say you've got a real loyal following in a pretty wide geographic area, right?
That's correct. Yeah, our customers are repeat customers, and that's what's kept us in business and made us successful.
Right. Well, people don't keep doing business with somebody they don't like, so that speaks well for you. We're going to take a break right now, Kristen. You want to mention?
Well, I actually had one question for you really quick. You just mentioned the size. Could you tell us how big this place is? I read it online, and I was just astonished.
Total with our warehouse, we have over 40,000 square feet.
Yes.
All under one roof at one level, no stairs.
It is. It's massive here. If you can't see it all, you should come by and see it. It's huge. It's very beautiful.
And it's out on 301. If you go to Sharpsburg and go a little bit farther, there you are. It's very easy to find.
That's correct.
And you do want everybody to come.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're here till 7 o'clock today.
And how many days a week are you open?
We're open every day except Sunday. We're here till 7 o'clock on every weekday except Wednesday, and Wednesday and Saturdays we're here until 5.
And what time do you open in the morning?
8:30 every morning.
Great. And do you deliver the furniture to people's houses?
We do. We deliver anywhere you want. We had a delivery up to New Jersey last week, one to Florida the week before. So we'll send it anywhere you want to send it.
Sounds perfect. Well, we're going to go right now for the banner presentation from the Chamber, and then we'll be back, and we're going to go to the Lazy Boy area.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I do that to everybody. You were fast. 3, 2, 1. Last one, guys. 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Welcome today. I'm Roger Taylor, Chairman of the Rocky Mountain Area Chamber of Commerce. And each month we welcome and celebrate a small business in our area, in our chamber. And today we had Hardees Furniture out on 301 Westland Boulevard, Sharpsburg. You can find it. Just keep on coming. But we celebrate, we're excited, and we're going to let Kristen Brabble, our Vice Chair of the Small Business Committee, say a a few words.
Thank you, Roger. And on behalf of the Small Business Committee, I just want to congratulate Hardees Furniture on winning Small Business of the Month for October. We are so excited to have them as Small Business of the Month. Y'all truly deserve it. When sitting around that table discussing your business, there was nothing. It was hands down. We love Hardees Furniture, so it was all about you. That's for sure. As Small Business of the Month, you are actually entered into the grand prize, I guess you could call it, Small Business of the Year, which is held in June of 2016 every year. So we're very excited. So I want to turn it over to you for a few comments, if you don't mind.
Thank you very much. We're honored to be selected. Have my wife here, Deborah, our son Brandon back on the back, our daughter Megan, and grandson Hudson. We're glad they're all here today. But I just want to thank you on behalf of a business that we've enjoyed being a part of the Chamber for many, many years. We've been here 34 years, and good customers from the Chamber and all over Rocky Mountain, Wilson, Edgecombe County, Nash County. We're just thankful for all our many customers that have made us successful. Thank you very much.
And again, I appreciate my Chamber cohorts here, employees and staff and volunteers and ambassadors, because we all celebrate with you. And we are going to give you a chance in a little bit, and you're going to interview and tell us all about your team. So thanks and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Kristen, we are in the Lazy Boy Comfort Studio with Mike Hellard, who is Assistant Sales Manager here. And Mike, tell us what happened, like, to be a comfort studio. Not just everybody can be that, right?
They cannot. We really put a lot of hard work in. We dedicated an amount of space for it. We dedicated an amount of volume we would do with them. We've dedicated to showing everything that they do. It's a big thrill for us to be that way, because a partnership with Lazy Boy is what a lot of companies look for. And they're just such a good, reliable, American-made company that we wanted to be in partnership with them, and they wanted to be in partnership with us. So it took some hard work, but we're there now, and we're very proud of it.
Well, we're proud of having you in the community to have a Comfort Studio Lazy Boy business here, right, Kristen?
Absolutely. How long did it take you to achieve that?
We've been working on this probably about a year and a half. We started with Lazy Boy about 2 years ago and started to seeing the good fit they were for us, and so we started working towards that with our salesmen helping us out, with headquarters helping us out, and so we started moving that in that direction by filling the inventory we needed, the space we needed, and plus also making the contacts with the people we needed. So it was a long, hard work, but we're glad to be there.
It sounds like it.
Well, it was exciting work too, because seeing the opportunities that Lazy Boy offers for comfort in their reclining line is just amazing. They have more, I guess, options than most people would even think about.
Run through some of the course. We're standing in front of, I mean, boy, if I couldn't just, that looks like I could
right
just,
on down.
Absolutely, and I'd fall asleep there watching TV, and I'd go to sleep over there reading. And
well, what they go through, you start with sectionals to reclining sofas, love seats, consoles. Of course, they're best known for recliners. Lazy Boy is the #1 reclining sales company in the world. They invented the recliners back in 1927, and so they've been improving ever since. And it's just, they're probably one of the best made. I've had different recliners in my house, and I've been pleased with them, but the construction of theirs is so much better. It's a 4-sided frame. The mechanism is made by them in the United States, and it's good to just have that type quality. They offer so many different options, from power to reclining to ones that you could have a wall saver, offer so many fabrics, leathers. It's just amazing, and to think you know it all, you never know it all. You keep learning and learning and learning, and they do come alongside and help you with that too.
so do you go to Lazy Boy School?
Well, Lazy Boy School is actually, they'll send you a lot of information to study with. When we were up at the market, we had opportunity to sit down and talk with some people about some of the offerings they have and their options, and with some of the things coming out in the near future. And so they try to keep you hand in hand with that. It's not a day or two goes by that we don't get some correspondent with our sales rep who has been with Lazy Boy for years and years, and he will enhance us on something else we need to be looking at.
Kristen, I really like it's made in America too. I think that's good.
2 thumbs up.
Well,
Yeah.
that is, and one of the big things that we're able to do that so many companies around not is custom order it. You can come in and you can see a fabric you like.
Well, show us some of that, Mike. You want to come back here and give us an idea?
This is just a sampling of the fabrics they have. And if you come in and say, well, I need a red, you'll come up here and find a red, you find this fabric, you find something you sit well with, we can put that on there for you. It will take them about 6 weeks because it is custom made. It's not just something they got sitting around for you. But then you come in and you could decorate it with different pillows. You could have an accent piece, maybe another sofa you'd like to have in a tan color and put that in there. It's just a remarkable way that people can come in and pick exactly what they want, not what's dictated to them.
Absolutely. Are there different qualities of fabric, like some resist spills more than others and that type of thing?
They do have some, and you have to look for the fabric content. We kind of show some different things that have a lot of polyester, a lot of viscose, will help keep things clean, but most of the fabrics are very durable. They test them all to make sure they hold up under a wear test, is what they call it. See how many years you could probably get out of it. And so it's just not a lot of just cheap fabric to put on there. It's good quality stuff. It's going to last a long time in your house.
Like I have to say, you're a big guy. And,
Right.
and so for you to say that it holds up really well and does well with you, I think that speaks volumes too.
Well, that's what I look for. When my wife and I go furniture shopping or something like that, we look for big things for me. And the quality with the Lazy Boy is made for bigger people. I just think the way the framing is and the mechanism is made for the bigger person.
What type of guarantee or warranty comes with the mechanism?
Lazy Boy offers one of the few lifetime guarantees on the mechanism.
Wow.
And lifetime means as long as you own it. So many other companies call Furniture Life now, which is 7 years, but not Lazy Boy. It is as long as you own that piece of furniture.
Well, how many do you sell in a week or a month? I mean, do they just fly out of the store?
Well, they do. It was just, we were talking just this last weekend. We must have sold 10 or 12 recliners on Saturday alone. Probably 3 other sofas, a couple other love seats, just from the Lazy Boy line, because it's a well-known name and the quality's there.
Absolutely. Well, and the fact that they keep improving all the time. I mean, you said since the company began, they just are always looking for ways to make them better and better.
Well, they always are. They're always trying to do some engineering to make sure that you have the strength of it to hold up, and it's going to last a long time. Again, we want you to come back, but we want you to be satisfied with the product you get when you get home, knowing you bought something for a long time.
Well, Kristen is a millennial, and she's getting ready to go into her first home. And I have to say, Mike, Kristen, I think this is cool furniture even for a millennial.
Oh, it is, and I was just about to say, can I give you my money right now? I mean,
Well, gladly so. We would love to take that. And the one thing about Lazy Boy, they also have a line that is very contemporary nowadays. That is Brooke Shields' line, and it is really a hot seller for us too.
well, I would love to see that as well.
And so what other lines are there?
We do a couple companies from Western North Carolina. Craftmaster, we do a lot of stationary furniture from. They have as many fabrics as Lazy Boy and make a very good sofa. We do some fusion from Tupelo, Mississippi, Ashley. And the good thing about, I guess, upholstery, it's all made in the United States.
Oh, good.
And that's a big plus for us.
And what's the normal turnaround? You mentioned that Lazy Boy
Right.
was pretty quickly being customized. What about other places?
Most of them run anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. It depends on, you know, if it's a big rush time. You get towards the end of the year at Christmas, a lot of people put orders in. It could run a little bit longer because those people are working as hard as they can to get it out. But 4 to 6 is what we usually tell people.
And Mike, I don't mean that men can't be good decorators, and I'm
Right.
sure that you might
Right.
be the best, but if Kristen or I were to come in and say, I'm not a decorator, but I need some help in some of my fabric choices, do y'all avail that type of help?
Oh, we do, and a lot of us are. My background is in apparel, so I know a little bit about
Good for
fabrics.
you. Okay.
And
Great.
we have quite a bit of knowledge of that. We also have a couple ladies who are very, very good at that because, to be honest, a lot of men are colorblind, so they have a hard time seeing things as like women do. But we do have that, and we have used some decorators from around the Tri-Counties area to help out with that too.
Super. Well, and I'm sure that you probably are as good as most of them, but I know my husband could not come in and pick out anything, so good for you.
Well,
Neither could I.
Oh, well, and we are going to go, we're going to take a break and come back, and we're going to be over in the Tempur-Pedic. Tell us who's going to be joining us over there.
Ron Atkinson, our store manager, will be talking a little bit about Tempur-Pedic, and I think if nobody knows anything about Tempur-Pedic, you won't find anybody better knowledgeable than Ron about that.
Wonderful. Mike, thank you.
Thank you all so much.
We'll be right back. Now we're going to have some fun with Tempur-Pedic mattresses, and Ron Atkinson, who is the sales manager. Glad you joined us.
Thank you.
Ron, we were asking about Tempur-Pedic because you are a comfort studio for Lazy Boy, and share what y'all have attained with Tempur-Pedic.
We have the designation as being a Tempur-Pedic elite dealer, the only one in Eastern North Carolina. This means that we stock every model that Tempur-Pedic makes.
Wow.
Presently they have 18 different models. So it's kind of a trial and error type thing, but it's a wonderful brand to carry.
And how long have you been carrying Tempur-Pedic?
Tempur-Pedic about 8 years now, and one of the greatest decisions we ever made. A lot of thankful customers, a lot of good testimonies.
Well, and there have been a lot of other brands of furniture or mattresses that have tried to have their own versions of them, but this is the original, isn't it?
That's true. The original Tempur-Pedic began years ago. Actually, the Tempur-Pedic story is NASA Aerospace invented the technology, and Tempur-Pedic bought the rights to it, and they're a Swedish company. They worked on it and perfected it, and now nothing feels like a Tempur-Pedic.
Well, and I guess what we hear is that people who, their backs, you know, they've had back problems, they don't with this, they have the best sleep of their lives. Are those some of the testimonials you hear?
That's true. I've got a personal testimony. My wife had back surgery, and she went from sleeping maybe 3 hours a night to not being able to get her up in the morning. So that's a good problem on the other end. So that was just a blessing for us.
Yeah.
But you know, innerspring mattresses, only thing an innerspring knows is somebody pushed at me, I'm going to push back. Then you have a pressure point, Not that way with Tempur-Pedic. Tempur-Pedic gives you equal support throughout. It's only something you got to experience. It's really difficult to say.
Speaking of experiencing it.
We're going to experience that.
We are, but what makes this bed so much different and better than the other beds?
Well, like I said, they're the original. There's a lot of people that imposters feel pretty nice too, but they've got the track record that they're the most recommended mattress in America. So statistics bring that out, that if you know anyone that has a Tempur-Pedic mattress, you'll have a hard time getting them to stop talking about it.
Warranty, what type of warranty comes with it?
They've got a 10-year warranty.
Good.
Most innerspring mattresses, and people will know, after a year or two you get a little, we'll call it a nest, where you sleep. Tempur-Pedic doesn't have that. Our mattress is 8 years old, and if it were here today, you wouldn't know anyone ever slept on it. They don't allow any more than 3/4 of an inch body impression, or they consider it a defect. And you got a toll-free number for Tempur-Pedic, they stand behind it.
And before Kristen's going to take a ride on this one, there are all sorts of, I got electrical abilities to be able to raise and lower and whatnot. How many different varieties are there? Firmer ones, less firm, toppings on them, or what different varieties are there?
There are 18 different Tempur-Pedic, so someone that I talk to or may call on the phone asking, come with plenty of time. Nothing's more important that we sell than these mattresses. Because think about it, you spend a third of your life in bed, some people more. Nothing's more important than getting a good night's sleep, because the day's probably not going to go real good if you didn't get a good night's sleep. But we talk, what do you think you like? So you won't have to lay down 18 times, and I can kind of steer you to what you like. I always talk about the Goldilocks story. This is too firm, this is too soft, this is just right. So it's a trial and error thing.
Well, are you ready to trial and error?
I'm ready.
Okay, tell us what now, Kristen. You're going to lay down because this is an electronically controlled one, right, Ron?
Right. This is Tempur-Pedic has 3 different ergo bases. They have the Tempur Up, which just raises your head. They have the Tempur Plus, which raises your head and your feet, and they have the Premier, which is what we're trying out here.
Okay.
It has all of those same features, but it also has a massage feature.
Oh.
And it's got memory settings. If you like to read at night, work with your laptop, watch TV, you'll find different settings that'll be just right for you, and you'll say, well, tomorrow night I wouldn't be lucky enough to find this same setting. You hit one, tomorrow night you hit one, you're right back there. So
that is neat.
we get a lot of people in the store that say I have reflux issues. I may have a brick underneath the head of my bed to give me some slope. This right here takes care of that. And most people that have adjustable bases sleep with some incline. So we're going to give it a shot here now. So
let's do it.
Usually what we'll do is I'll start and kind of show you what it's capable of doing, and I would let you kind of play with it from there.
Okay.
But people will say, okay, we're going to start up. We're going to raise our head.
And you don't have,
That's going to be great.
there, like this is what, a queen size? Okay, so if you had a king size, could you actually have it cut down the middle so the sides can do different things?
You can. Because not everybody's going
Wow.
to agree that I'm ready to go to bed. You see commercials on TV. They do split kings. We have them here in the store, so you know if he wants to go to sleep, she wants to stay up. You don't have to both, argue about that. So it's a
How's that feel,
wonderful thing.
Kristen?
And so this is one very comfortable bed. I would like to take back my original question of why people would choose this bed over another. I understand.
Well, we certainly would give a lot of choices because the good thing about being an elite dealer, if you went to XYZ Furniture and they had Tempur-Pedics, they might have 4 or 5 models. Well, chances are you could find one you like, but you'd always wonder, was there one that was better for me? We don't have to wonder at Hardees Furniture because we've got them all. It's just a
Come
matter of
early in the
trial and
morning and take a
error.
nap on every one of them.
That would be great. It's a good Saturday afternoon for me.
We'd love to have you. Now we're going to raise our feet a little bit. And most people say, stop. They'll say, I felt the pressure relief from my back.
Oh.
So that was kind of an
She's young.
important
She
part.
doesn't have those
I know.
issues
She
yet.
hadn't
So
lived long
Yeah,
enough to have
yeah.
issues, but if you live long enough, you'll need
Have a
these
little
extra
wear and tear.
benefits.
This is great.
So it is wonderful. We're going to try some massage, and it goes from low to high. and
is it
you're in
right under
charge.
her back?
Oh, yes,
It's all
it is.
3 areas of the mattress. I started with her head. I'm going to go
I'm
through
just
the
going to lay here for the rest of the
torso.
day if you don't
Okay.
mind. This is great.
It makes a little bit of noise, and
Not that much though. Yeah.
if you fall asleep in 30 minutes, it goes off by itself. So that's kind of like you're getting ready to blast off.
I
That's
thought you were going to say you were going to
top
wake me before y'all left. Okay.
But that's pretty nice, and they have motion. We can do it on motion. We're just going to kind of move through the bed. Everybody kind of finds
Oh,
their
wow.
style that they like.
So how much higher do each the feet and head part come?
You see people that come in that have big issues, spend a lot of time in bed. We're going to be able to eat in bed,
Oh.
Take medication, need to be upright to take medication. But I'm going to give you the full treatment, so
Wow.
and we're going up.
So you can pretty much just
Good
sit all the
Lord.
way
That's
up.
pretty much it. And of course, we can make a sandwich out of you if you had a need to
Go
do that. And
ahead.
it goes
Let's-
up pretty high too. So.
Well, I
Does
would
it
think
really?
that
Really
the
good.
comfort that can be attained to take pressure off different body parts would be excellent with this.
It is. Everybody's got the same, needs, back,
I am so
legs.
comfortable.
It's just kind of a matter of what feels good to you. That's why we have the 4 memory settings here. She can have up to 4 settings. One could
This
be
is
for reading.
this is for
one for
sleeping, this is
TV.
for whatever you want,
That's right.
Kristen.
Wow.
That's great.
I think you may have
And then
sold this right now, Ron.
If we
You
can
can
do
just
that.
put this in my little car. That would
We've
be
got it in the
great.
warehouse. We can deliver the same day.
Well, this
And
is
now
great.
This is the kind of the fun part. She hits flat, so it's
And it lays back
all
down.
All the way
going-
down.
Going back
Well,
down.
we are
So
going to
stand
bring
right
back
up. Thank you.
Bannis and his little grandson
Thank
to
you.
close out the show. But Ron, this has been really
Thank you.
interesting.
Yes, it has.
Thank you.
so much.
Appreciate the chamber being here. We thank you for the recognition.
Well, thank you for being so worthy of it.
Thank you.
We are here with Bannis and Hudson, and I just want to first say that I'm a little upset I'm not back over on that bed because that was amazing. So when we were reviewing your application, it was filled with community involvement, the things that you do in our Twin County areas. Can you just tell me some more about the things that you're doing?
Well, we try to help with all the local charities, from the churches to the Relay for Life to Habitat to Toys for Tots. We just try to do our part here.
Well, and that makes such a difference too, because as Kristen said, we've got a lot of businesses here, but this is our community. and to know that our locally owned businesses such as you give back and you appreciate the customers supporting you, so you support the community at large. I think in the beginning too, you mentioned that y'all have been members of the chamber for a long time. That's appreciated also because the chamber does a lot for our community corporately and works together. I want you to tell us a little bit about Hudson before we finish. You're not too proud of him, are you?
Hudson is my buddy.
Oh.
That we can do anything we want to do and get by with it.
And we're going to have, he's going to be the third generation of Hardees furniture. Is that
That's
your plan?
correct. If that's what he chooses to do, he and our granddaughter will have to make that decision if they want to pursue. But,
well, Vanessa, it's been obvious to us today that with the Comfort Studio and being an elite dealer for Tempur-Pedic, that your business tries really hard to stay abreast and stay cutting edge to bring the top of the line products to us in the area. So thank you for that too.
okay. We're very blessed.
Yes, you are. Well, and we're blessed to have you. So thank you. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.